say hello. I believe I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm not sure if everything's been broadcasted. I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm not sure if my chat's here or not. But I can't quite see what that is saying. So it says that title's lack of grammar is painful. Okay, but now Zach's in, I'm gonna oh, my camera's a bit, can I somehow make it higher? I don't think I can. I think I just gotta sit down a little bit, like that. I'm a bit slouched, but it's fine. So today, as you could probably see, you're sort of cut out at the top. Yeah, I think I've fixed it. It's a bit better now. But basically today, it's sort of a podcast, but it's sort of also a discussion. It's like my Premier League 11. We're gonna be doing my Premier League 11. You guys can have conversations and stuff in the chat, and then we're gonna move on to things this season. So the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, all of that. So first of all, we're gonna start with the all-time 11. Now, when I say my all-time 11, I mean my all-time 11. So I'm not gonna put in. I'm trying to think. So I'm not gonna put in people that I didn't watch or watch very often or stuff like that. So I'm going to put in players I've grown up watching, or just who I've been around and know about anyway in this team. Now I've been trying to think of a formation, and I'm debating going with, I'm gonna do it on FIFA just because it's easier. I'm thinking of doing this. Right, now this is my Premier League 11, so I can't think. I'm gonna explain my choices for each player that I'm gonna put in. Normal 4-3-3, yeah? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's fair enough then. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so first of all, in goal. So just as you know, I'm a Liverpool fan, so if you guys think I'm being biased, I'm really not. I'm on my PS5 as well, just to try and make the... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just to try and make the, quality a bit better. So, I think the best goalie of all time, not even just in the Prem, I think David De Gea is the best goalie I've ever watched, personally. I mean, what he's doing, for example, this season alone for Manchester United, he's pretty much keeping them in the top 4 race. In the fact that some of the saves he's making, and he's just such a good shot stopper. He's really good with his feet. Lots of people say he can't be the best if he doesn't come off his line, but it doesn't matter. A goalie's job is to keep the ball outside of the net, basically. So I think he's the best Premier League goalie that I've watched or seen, people, I don't know, just look at his highlights, basically, from this season. He's made some brilliant saves against some top class teams, and I mean they're still in the Champions League. They're currently fourth, I think, in the Premier League. Manchester United. Now, this is where I'm a bit like, oh, who do I go with? Because it's very tricky. I'm gonna start off with left back and then go up, right? So left back, you look current Premier League. We got left backs. I mean, look, you look at, for me, it's, you know, you got Robertson, you've got Luke Shaw, you've got not much else, if I'm being completely honest. I haven't seen much else from anybody else, but I believe there is an icon left back that I did grow up watching, yeah. So I did grow up watching him, but I didn't watch him very often. This is a all-time Premier League, but it's so Zach, it's people that I have watched or that I know of. So I'm not gonna put in. I'm trying to think. So Kenny Dalglish, for example, he won't be going. I mean, it won't be anyway, but he won't be going in because I didn't watch him. So it's people that I know of, or yeah. Now, Ashley Cole, is apparently the best left back. Lots of people say he is. Now, I can't remember watching a single game of this man play, if I'm being completely honest. So, I've got to go with the current. Now, it's either Luke Shaw or Andy Robertson, but I'm going to have to go with Luke Shaw for longevity reasons. I mean, how old's Luke Shaw? He's 1995, so he's what, 20... Is he 27? No. Am I being stupid? 1905, 15... No, he's 27. I didn't know he was that old. Jeez. But, yeah, I'm gonna go with Luke Shaw. I think Robertson will be there next year. But I think Luke Shaw's done it for longer. And, I mean, big thing was the Euros, especially last year. He had a phenomenal Euros, and in his, I'd say about 3, 4, 5 years ago, he was just unbelievable. I remember watching him and I was like, wow, he's actually really good. Hi, welcome. Okay, but that's my reasoning for Luke Shaw. Now, centre-backs, this is where it gets interesting. So, I'm not sure on Premier League icon centre-backs that I can think of. Now, okay. I'm going to put one in. Vincent Kompany, that's a shout, you know. But he's actually not in my... So, I'm going to put Van Dijk. And the other one is John Terry, I'm going to put in. I think. But he's not on FIFA, so basically I'm going to leave it blank. Wait, is there a guy called John or something? Or is he on FIFA? I don't think he is, but... John space... No, I can't. So, I'm going to go with John Terry. Wow, I don't like John Terry. You don't like him? Okay. Well, I'm going to say the reasoning for John Terry is because someone called Terry, yeah. Terry Taylor. Put him in. Get a bit of chemistry. So basically, John Terry, I grew up watching him, and, you know, I can't remember what year it was, but it was the year Chelsea were I think they won the Prem. With the Mourinho team, their Drogba, John Terry, that sort of thing. I can remember watching that, and I think it was Manchester United playing them, or like trying to fight for the title at the time, and we played them, or Manchester United played them, and it was just we got beat, I think, badly. But yeah, I can remember just John Terry being a very solid centre back, and Virgil van Dijk. I mean, I think he 4-0. Yeah, okay. Were you? I think. Oh, okay. He says he thinks. So Van Dijk, I think he speaks for himself. Personally, for me, he's either first, second, or third best of Premier League centre backs of all time. So Van Dijk, John Terry, and Nemanja Vidic. Now Vidic was he just went in for tackles like it was, you know, he kicked someone in the head and wouldn't care. He was that kind of player that he'd just fight for the badge kind of thing. But Van Dijk, the reason that I'm putting him in is he speaks for himself in the fact that for God's sake, he's never lost a game at Anfield. He's played over 100 something games, never lost a game, and he's got way more wins than losses or draws. So Saka said, yeah, if I watched Vidic, he would have been there, but I've never really seen him play. Yeah, trust me, he was a really good centre back. I think it's between John Terry and Vidic, to be honest. But I mean, for sakes of video purposes, I'll put in Vidic, sorry, because he's on here. I mean, he was just, wait, his aggression's probably 99 on FIFA. 92, okay. Well, that's still just ridiculous. He was a brilliant player. Honestly, I can remember him and Rio Ferdinand at the back. It was brilliant. And then Antonio Valencia on the right, Patrice Evra on the left. See, if Evra was on FIFA, I'd probably put him in instead of Shaw. Patrice Evra was a brilliant left back, and I remember watching him, but I can't remember Ashley Cole very much. So, as you guys do remember, this is my all-time 11. Now, Trent is going to be my right back. Reason being is that, like I said, Antonio Valencia is a very good right back, that sort of thing, but okay, yeah. So I will just put Terry in. But the reason I'm putting Trent is because what he's been doing, I mean, his assists and how he plays now as a fullback in the current state of football, I mean, for me, he's the best right back in the world. Can't remember Gary Neville. I'm pretty sure he was around when I was young, but I can't really remember him. I'm trying to think of some other right backs, some really good right backs from the Prem. Write me off some names in the chat if you can think of any. I'm going to have a quick look. Right back icon. See if there's any. No, okay. So there aren't really any. What about Prem? Like now. Ashley Young, another brilliant shout. He was good at his time, but he's not what he was, I have to admit. Alright, so there isn't much in the Premier League right now, to be honest. I mean, that is also a reason why Trent is so good, because he just provides something that no one else does. And I think everyone can agree with that, biased or not. I think that's very fair. So far we've got De Gea, Luke Shaw, Van Dijk, John Terry, and Trent. I forgot who that guy's name was. Now, in the midfield, this is tough, you know. There's so many options. But, I don't think I'm gonna go with the current. I think they're all gonna be past. So there's so many. There's so many, and I think one is guaranteed. I think one I have to go for. Let me go with midfielders. Oh, midfielders. So someone I watched growing up. Brilliant, brilliant player. Like, I just don't know how he did it. And I cannot see him. He might be a forward. Rooney. Wayne Rooney, right? This man was different gravy, as you know, we like to say. So, I mean, Wayne Rooney, you saw. I can remember one of my youngest memories of Wayne Rooney was the bicycle kick against Man City, him just jumping up. Scholes, again, a very good shout, but I can't remember much about Scholes. I don't know when he was playing. Yaya Toure, again, was brilliant player. But, David Silva. Okay, that is one I was about to say. I'm going to rattle off some names, right? So we've got Steven Gerrard, Wayne Rooney, Paul Scholes. No, I'm not going to say Paul Scholes, I didn't really watch him. David Silva. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne even can be thrown in the picture. But I don't think he's as good as the other four. Michael Carrick, he was good, but not. He wasn't. Vored. So I'm not sure who that is, but I don't know. This is a difficult decision, you know. Icon midfielders. See, Vieira I didn't watch. He was before my time, I think. Or at least I just can't remember him. Lampard again. Schweinsteiger even, he was a good player. You know what? I'm gonna go full English midfielders. I'm gonna go with Gerrard and Scholes. Cesc Fabregas, what a player. Right, now some honourable mentions in the midfield is half the people that's been said. So Scholes is in there. Yaya Toure, David Silva, Michael Carrick, Cesc Fabregas. David Silva should realistically be in here, but towards the end of his Man City career, he wasn't anywhere near what he was. And I understand that he's in La Liga now, I think, for Real Sociedad or something, and he's doing okay there. He's doing fairly decent. But that is my midfield three. I can remember Rooney from a really young age. Just his mentality and his just overall game. Scholes, I mean, I can't remember much. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot remember much, but it's the fact of him being one of the best English midfielders to ever grace this planet Earth, whatever you want to call it, and Steven Gerrard for things. I mean, he carried Liverpool for his career, won one Champions League. Yeah, I don't think I can really go for anyone else. Maybe David Silva instead of Scholes, but I'm gonna kick that in. Zaka said, my team would be a lot different because I've only watched like 4 of these. What's that, the back 4? Or De Gea, Luke Shaw, Van Dijk and Trent. That's probably yours, I expect. That's who you've seen. Now, this, I'm really gonna struggle with this, but a really stupid one that people might moan at me for is wherever this man is, Robin van Persie. He was one of my players growing up that I would watch and I would just enjoy it. I can remember brilliantly, yeah, Van Persie. I can remember brilliantly him scoring a hat trick against someone. I can't remember who it was against, but it was the big Wayne Rooney cross into Van Persie. Van Persie heading it or just banging it in, obviously. Pedro, no, he's not in, not for me. But Van Persie, I mean, I grew up watching him. He was a phenomenal player. I can remember just so many memories of him. There's a picture on my Instagram from years back. Him and Ashley Young have their hands around each other. Brilliant picture, brilliant picture. But no, Pedro's not in. He was a brilliant player, don't get me wrong. Pedro was a very good player for Chelsea. But I'm going to go with left wing. And I can't think, if I'm being honest. Yes, we can do Zach's afterwards. See, Premier League now, someone like Coutinho could easily get in. Yeah, that's fine, Zach. So, Coutinho could easily get in this team. I mean, he was, you know, one of the Premier League greats. You think of people like Fernando Torres, Luis Suarez. All these people are missing out. Luis Suarez, possibly the best striker to ever play in the Premier League. And Aguero, again, Aguero. But, let me just have a quick look at icons in case there's someone I'm missing. You got people like Thierry Henry, but I didn't watch him. John Barnes, again, didn't watch him. Overmars, that's Loudrop, no one like that. Let me try left mid. Giggs, again a shout. Ryan Giggs, I remember him. Schweinsteiger. I think I'm going to go with Aguero. Just because of I mean, it's Aguero. You cannot really. You've seen what he's done over the years. The amount of goals he's got in the Premier League. He's one of the main reasons Manchester City have had such big success. All his goals he's created the Balotelli, Aguero, that moment, you know, them winning the league on a win when they were losing, just immense. Brilliant player Aguero was. I can remember so many things of him. But I can't think of a left wing, if I'm being completely honest, that I watched really good growing up. Harry Kane, again, another shout, but I mean, this is gonna sound stupid, but all Harry Kane does is score goals, really. Like, I understand that that's a striker's job, but with Harry Kane, he just... And I understand that he's basically carried Tottenham. You know what? That's tough. Harry Kane's a shout, you know. But I can't, wait, let me go forwards, Prem. So Kane, Ronaldo, but Ronaldo's not done enough at United. Divock. No, I'm joking. I'm probably leaving out so many players that I can think about. So in the midfield, players that I grew up watching. Ji-Sung Park, Shinji Kagawa, brilliant players. I remember Shinji Kagawa like it was yesterday. I'm trying to think he was like Coutinho in the way that he played. In the fact that he was very agile on his feet. Ollie was before my time, Zach. I think he was just as I was being born, I believe. Because I think it was like 99. Wait, I can actually have a look. I think. What, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, is that you on about? But, when was he born? 73, you see, so when I was born, he would have been nearly 40. But, yeah, so he didn't even play for that long, so he was before my time. But, yeah, what I've seen of Ollie, club legend, apparently. I'm trying to think of John Matip. I mean, I know I'm gonna go with, I think, oh, I'm like, what is this? I've left out N'Golo Kante, Kevin De Bruyne. I'm probably gonna leave out Harry Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest player to ever grace this world. Chat. I'm having troubles here. I'm trying to think of an icon, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna send it. I've never watched Ronaldo. What, like before, like back when? Like before United now? You've never watched Ronaldo? Or you've never watched Ronaldo? Yes, obviously, yeah. So I'm gonna go with Salah. Because, I mean, what he's done is, I mean, like James Redmond said, he joined the club and won the Champions League the year after. He won us the Premier League, pretty much, single-handedly. Top goal scorer right now, arguably the best player in the world right now. Can't really say much more. I mean, I could say more about Mo Salah, but I'm going to be honest, the hardest point was midfield and forwards. Now, I actually want to take up Paul Scholes because I keep thinking, and I can't remember. See, I don't know if Ji-sung Park is on FIFA. He's not. I don't think. Or Kagawa, was he? Otamendi! Oh my. So this is Shinji Kagawa, right? Brilliant player. I'm not going to put him in. But he was someone that was brilliant. I mean, what's his... Look, 4-star on FIFA for a 74 rated player. So he was very skillful and agile on his feet. No, I honestly don't know who to go with. But I just can't put Scholes in. Kante could go in. See, Beckham was before my time, but only a couple of years. I did watch him. I think I can remember watching him, but not at his peak, not at his best. So Schweinsteiger again a shout. Go with Ji-sung Park if you want. He's not on FIFA. I'm on about Shinji Kagawa. That was who was there. But I mean, I understand that John Terry's not on FIFA, and I've put him in. But I'm just looking in case I forgot someone. But yeah. Again, Coutinho. What is this? So many players. Lampard, I can remember watching him. What's that? All that I watched of Schweinsteiger was him at Manchester United, and he was meh. He was never Zach. Okay, I agree with you. 2 goals for Manchester United, is that it? He played 35 games and scored 2 goals. I thought he was really, like, a lot better than that. But, I mean, then again, Bayern, 500 games, 68 goals. He was a centre. He was. Yeah, you're correct. I remember. I'm gonna put in Ji-sung Park, like you said. I'm gonna put this guy in and he can be Ji-sung Park for today. Okay, yeah. I will just wait on Zach. I just need a drink. But I'll go off this game. After this, anyway. But I mean, I'm having a look now. And I'm actually happy with it. John Terry, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Vidic or Terry, that's the only really conversation. I think. Unless there's a different, just defenders. It was before my time. Ferdinand again, brilliant, but I think Vidic was better. See, these players, if you show me some clips, I'll probably remember them. I'm going to put Vidic on the bench. Just solely because I cannot pick who on earth to go for. Whether it's John Terry or Vidic. They were both brilliant at their time, but then again, I think John Terry had a worse partner than, say, Vidic. I actually can't remember who John Terry's partner was back when he played. Now, I remember Vidic and Ferdinand, like I said, Vidic, Ferdinand, Evra, Valencia, brilliant. I remember Van der Sar briefly as well. I had his shirt actually. His green, was it his green? It was a green top. I can't remember it, but it had Van der Sar on the back. I can remember he was brilliant goalie, but I think David De Gea just edges him. I think in the world, I mean, half these players have been the best in the world at a certain point, maybe not. It's up to you. Lots of people say Wayne Rooney could be the best English player ever. Others say Alan Shearer, that sort of thing. Again, he was just before my time. I think he retired in like the early 2000s, like 2000, 2001. Pretty sure that was him. But, 2 sets. Sorry about that, chat. That was my dad. So I've put Vidic on the bench because I just can't decide who to go with, Vidic or John Terry. But I'm gonna give you a quick recap. So recap. So we got David De Gea in goal, a back four of Luke Shaw, Virgil van Dijk, John Terry, and Trent. Midfield three of Steven Gerrard, Wayne Rooney, and Ji-sung Park, and a front three of Sergio Aguero, Robin van Persie, and Mohamed Salah. Now that's going to be my all-time 11 that I've watched or that I can remember. There's probably players that I'm forgetting that aren't on FIFA maybe, so I can't remember them as easy. Like I said, if Patrice Evra was on here, he'd be there probably instead of Luke Shaw. So I might actually get rid of Luke Shaw and just put a guy called Evra in. That can be Patrice Evra. There you go. But that's my all-time 11. I'm just gonna quickly pop for a drink, and then we're gonna do Zach's, and I'm gonna discuss. I don't have a manager in my club, but Jurgen Klopp is, for me, the best manager of the. I mean, Sir Alex, I'll have to go for, but well, I don't know to be honest, because yeah, I would do. But Sir Alex or Klopp, because I've watched Klopp now, and I've got basically I've grown up and I'm smarter now from what I saw back then. See, back then it was different game, that sort of thing, and what Sir Alex has done is just ridiculous. But the thing is, Jurgen Klopp has bought people like Andy Robertson for 8 mil, and one of the best left backs in the world right now. Yeah, no, I understand that. So I understand what you've said, and I am on the side with Sir Alex Ferguson, but yeah, I need a drink. But what Liverpool have now, compared to what they had when Klopp first joined, there people like Martin Skirtle, that guy at right back, Glenn Johnson, all that. You know, to what they have now, one of the best teams in the world, if not. It's brilliant, but again, United had half of these players that were on the screen plus more. But yeah, I'm gonna go for drinks. I'm a bit thirsty. That did not take 39 minutes, just so that you are aware. So we're gonna do Zach's 11 now. So he's a lot younger than me, he's about 5 years younger than me, so, you know. Not the dream making the team, oh okay. I was gonna say, 39 minutes, decent, considering, you know, every player that's ever played in the Premier League, but, or that I've seen. See, Quentin's talking about Thierry Henry being the player he knew growing up. It was before his time. So, I don't know what he's on about. Yeah, so first of all, what formation? And then I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, I remember this guy and this guy. Goalkeeper, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll start from goalie and go up. 4-3-3. Okay, that's fine. Right, goalie first. Okay, so in goal, I'm going to go with... Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, David De Gea. We have an agreement there. I think he's the best goalie ever. I mean, I've explained why I think it's probably the same for you. Okay, we'll go left back. Bearing in mind he is, what, Zach is 13? I am 18. So, different sort of eras. Like Zach said, he's hardly watched Ronaldo play. Left back is difficult, very difficult. Because, remember this is prem Zach, yeah? Just so that you know, this all-time prem 11. I'll give you some examples if you want. Like Robertson, Tele, Shaw, that sort of thing, but again. So why is it so blurry on YouTube? I'm actually going to go with Leighton Baines or Luke Shaw. Leighton Baines is a flipping shout, I'll tell you what. I actually forgot about him. Who do you want to go with though? Baines or Shaw? Leighton Baines was a really good player. Shame he played for Everton, but brilliant player nonetheless. Let's go with Baines, yeah. Leighton Baines, really good player. Most assists from, that could be Leighton Baines. Let's go left centre back. But, Leighton Baines, brilliant. I think Robbo's overtaken him now in Premier League assists from a fullback. From a left back, anyway. Vincent Kompany. Okay, well, he's a manager. But I can't go with... that can be Vincent Kompany. Yeah, brilliant player again. Very good player. Right centre back. Harry Maguire. Imagine. I'm actually kind of interested to see some of the players you put in this team. So alongside Company, who are you going for? Chris Smalling. Okay. Again, I'm Chris Smalling and I'm Phil Jones. Brilliant player now at Roma. Okay, now we're going to go with right back. Oh, this is old school, I'll tell you what. Leighton Baines, bloody Company, Chris Smalling, Antonio Valencia. Okay. Let's go with this guy. Okay, now let's go left centre mid. This is going to be interesting because Zach didn't watch. I mean, I think people like Gerrard, for example, retired before. Did he? No, he was still playing when Zach was little, but not for very long. That sort of thing. Those era of players. Like, I don't even know if Zach watched Wayne Rooney. I mean, he must have if he watched Valencia, but. Fabregas. Okay. And the next one. Hey, they link. I mean, they would have let Baines and Fabregas. It would have been Everton and Chelsea. Ozil. That Ozil. Yeah. Okay. That's a shout, you know. Brilliant player back when he played for Arsenal. I think he's a little bit overrated by Arsenal fans, but still a very good player. Again, justified to have in your team as well, considering the players you have watched haven't, that sort of thing. Let me guess. And your third centre mid is going to be so I put Rooney in the midfield, so Pedro can go in here if you want. What's his first name? Yeah. Yeah. No, Pedro definitely counts. Like links there. Put him there. Hey, look at this. Getting chemistry. That literally be a perfect link that would have been back in the day. Pedro and Cesc Fabregas. And now left wing will go for. He was one of my favourites outside of Manchester United. Yeah, I'm surprised because I don't think he liked Chelsea very much. So, yeah, but I can remember you playing even with Pedro on FIFA because he only left a couple of years ago. I think this is his like second year at Lazio or whatever. Yeah. I like Chelsea's players, just not the club or fans. To be honest, you don't like any fans, let's be honest. But, definitely not Mason Mount. Okay, so who's your left wing? Or just forwards? Vardy. Am I seeing that right? Okay. God knows who else you're going for. I know you like Vardy, but I mean, again, he scored a lot of goals, but what? You've gone with Jamie Vardy. I mean, you were too young for the like Aguero moment, weren't you? That sort of thing. But you know of it about him, that sort of thing. What on earth have you gone with Jamie bloody Vardy? Exactly. Okay. I don't know how you've gone with Jamie Vardy, to be honest. But another forward. I think he's struggling, you know, for forwards. Hazard. Yeah. Him at Chelsea, brilliant player. And then one more forward. You got it, surely. Zlatan. They come with a fish, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Okay, well, this is a bloody interesting team, I'll tell you what, guys. He's got no Mo Salah, no Virgil van Dijk, nothing like that. Jeez. He's got no Liverpool players in it, which is interesting. But he's got David De Gea, Leighton Baines, Vincent Kompany, Chris Smalling, Antonio Valencia, Mesut Ozil, Pedro, Cesc Fabregas, Eden Hazard, Jamie Vardy, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'll tell you what, it's a bloody interesting team, considering who you've missed out on. It was Zlatan or Rooney. Yeah, I don't know how you've put Jamie Vardy. What is the point in having this now? But honestly, some of the players you've missed out as that. I don't know if I'm okay with it. Don't know if I'm okay with it. Not too sure. Okay, but my next topic is going to be this season. So the 21-22 footballing season. So I'm going to be talking on the Prem, the Champions League, the Prem, Champions League, the other stuff as well. There we go. First owner, by the way, just saying. That's all I'm saying, right? First owner on the PS5. The GOAT. So, I'm gonna first of all talk Premier League. Now, I'm gonna do my lineup. I'm gonna do my top 4 here, and then in the reserves, I'm gonna do my relegation. So, let me just really quickly get up the table. Okay, so I'm gonna do 4th first. I think it's gonna be Manu. Manu in 4th. Chelsea will be 3rd. And 2nd place, I'm gonna go with Manchester City. Because this reasoning, I think we're gonna win the league. I think Liverpool's gonna win the league. I mean, I might be a bit biased, but I mean, we're 3 points away from City. All we have to do is beat them at the Etihad and they slip up 1 game. And with our current form and stuff, I can't see any team beating us, to be honest. We've got the different gravy. But I have a few ideas for this season. Okay, so this is Prem first, right? And then we'll do mine and then we'll do yours, Zach. Okay. So that is my top 4 in that order. Bottom, I'm not gonna do, but I will just say I think it's gonna be the ones at the moment: Norwich, Watford, Burnley. I think they're gonna be the 3 to go down. But Zach, do you want to say your top 4 and relegation? Relegation, do. Different gravy. I can do it in RTG on later. I haven't really been following the league table, so I don't really know. Okay, that's fine, but what are you talking about this season then? You just know it's done worldwide. Okay, so we could do that actually. Let's have a joint team on the best team in the world this season. Now, I think that's fair enough. I think we have a 4-4-2 as well, or we have a 4-3-3. Do we have 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2? What do we have? 4-3-3. Yeah, we'll just go with the plain one. Okay, in goal. For me, it's David De Gea. What he's done. Well, no, but then he's let a lot of goals in. I'm trying to think. Like, there's no team that's just dominated, like, and got loads of clean sheets or something. I'm trying to think. Let me go goalkeepers just this year. Donnarumma, brilliant goalkeeper. Edouard Mendy, again. Neuer's fell off. Who for you, Zach? Who would be the goalie this year? Or this season anyway, so we're talking the 21-22 season. Mendy, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a bit overrated, but I definitely agree to a certain extent. So I think we'll go with Mendy. Now left back, 29 clean sheets. Is it this season? Oh wait, and they're only what, third, and they're third by about 10 points, most in the world. That's Wigs, they're third. So I don't know, but left back, I think we can agree that it's probably Cancelo. Donnarumma is operated. I don't know what that means. Overrated. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I don't think he's very good, but for some reason he's sick on FIFA. But yeah, I agree definitely. But left back, I think is Cancelo. I'm just waiting for Zach's approval as well, just in case he says otherwise. He might say Maldini or Tanganga or something. But I mean, I don't think he'll go with Cancelo or Davies. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be Cancelo, really. Davies hasn't been amazing this year, really. I mean, he's been good, don't get me wrong. I mean, to get a player of the month on FIFA is very difficult, especially for a defender. So, you know. Centre backs. Now, this is tricky. Tricky, you know. This is a tricky business. These two got Team of the Year. But I personally think Ruben Diaz has done nothing this season. And Marquinhos, I don't watch enough of him, so I don't really know. I mean, he annoys me on FIFA, but I'd put Van Dijk up there. I'd put who else would I put up there? Matip even. He's got like the best dribbles for a centre back in the world. He's got like a 95% dribble rate. Something like that. That half of the forwards don't even have. Rudiger again a shout. Yeah, I think Rudiger can be one. Where is he? Rudiger Marquinhos. No Verge though. Are we really gonna say no Van Dijk? I mean, I don't watch Marquinhos, so I can't tell. But I don't know, it's just a thing of Van Dijk never losing at home. Just, I don't know. Right back has to be Trent, I think. I think Van Dijk would maybe be third. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll settle for the centre backs then. As long as you said it'd be third. And he's a very close third, but not second or first. I don't know. We'll see. I think he'll get a Team of the Year next year. Right back, I think it's got to be Trent, surely. I'm just waiting for your input, but I think it's got to be Trent. Hakimi, yeah, Hakimi is nothing. Right, I'm sorry, but Hakimi is literally... Trent got robbed of a Team of the Year. You should have got a Team of the Year moments at least. So robbed. It was... No one's talked about it. Ridiculous. Okay, midfield 3. This is interesting. Okay, let me just go midfield and we'll have a look. Jorginho's overrated. Shout some names at me, 'cause I'm not. N'Golo Kante maybe. I'm not 100% sure with midfielders. Kante has been really good. Barella, yeah, okay. I can agree with Barella. He's been really good. And it's really unfortunate for... How do you spell it? Is it A? Yeah. It's really unfortunate for Inter that that they're losing him at the moment. Obviously, Liverpool played them in the Champions League. We beat them 2-0. But yeah. I'm trying to think of some midfielders. I mean, I think Fabinho's definitely up there. He's kept Liverpool solid all season. Gundogan's a shout as well. I don't think Bruno's there yet. He's starting to perform again. Mane again is he won AFCON. I think Mane, Fabinho, and what was the other guy that I said? Mane, Fabinho, and someone else. I can't remember who I said. Bernardo. Oh, okay, yeah. Forgot about him. He's dropped off in the last couple of weeks, but he's been unreal still. So brilliant play. I just realised this is going to be mainly Prem based, but I mean it's because we watch mainly Prem, but also for me it's Barella, Silva, and Nkunku. Forgot about that stupid guy, man. Look, just look. He's one card away from getting bloody a whole 11. Yeah, it's got to be these three, surely. How's that more? I'm confused. Oh, perfect then. Okay. Wow, this team is ridiculous, man. Okay, front three. Left wing. Try and actually go with positions as well. That's not just... Vinny? Do we go with Vinicius Jr.? I think it's Vinny or Mane. See, Vinny... Haller. Haller's a shout for up top, to be honest. Haller, Lewandowski. Okay, but, I mean, I'm trying to... I think we stick to the positions, so I'm thinking... Mane's... I mean... In 3-3, he's got a lot of informs. He's won AFCON. He's playing very well. Vinny, yeah. You're saying Vinicius is good? Yeah, sure, okay. I mean, I've been watching him dance and stuff, and it's brilliant. I mean, again, look. So many cards. Okay, so striker is going to be impossible. And we've got, we got Lewandowski. Mbappe's not there. Not yet. Lewandowski, Haller, like you said, Kane even performing recently, but not amazing. Oh, I can't even say his name, but this guy, Andrew Silva. Nah, I can't agree with Andrew Silva. Vlahovic or whatever. This is tough. Even Jota. I mean, let's be honest. Diogo Jota is on fire. I mean, he's injured now. Yeah, I know about Haller, but then, like I said, it's Diogo Jota. He's playing so well. I know he's injured. There's Who else have I said? Everything's just gone out of my head. Harry Kane, he's just won them. I think we remove Barella or Bernardo Silva from Muller. I think if we're going to do that, it's got to be Barella for Muller. Because there's no dance. What for the chem? Is that what you did? Lewandowski, Vlahovic or Haller? Okay. Not Joya. I'm not sure who that is. Nah, I mean, Jota's just playing really well. I mean, I don't know how he hasn't got an info, but I agree with not putting him in. I don't think Lewandowski's there either. So I think it's Vlahovic or Haller. But I'm happy with Haller, I think. If you are. Lewandowski or Haller. I think Haller, do we agree? I think Lewandowski or Haller, but Haller is good. Yeah. And then I think Mo Salah. I'm gonna put him in now. I think we agree on that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. That is a good team. That's a 91 rated team. Way. Wow. That is brilliant. That is really good, you know. I want to do a YouTube video with you. Okay, what's that on? What do you want to do? Actually, if you don't want to say on stream, don't worry. Because we can make it a fun little thing. My team in the year versus your team in the year. How is that possible, though? We can't do that because we can't buy the players. It's pretty much impossible. Not Ultimate Team. How do you mean? Oh, okay. So we could do it on like kickoff, are you saying? And like transfer the players. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay, I am down for that, you know. But I mean, I think that is probably. I think that's the best team this year. There's a few players that I'd maybe take out. I'd take out Mendy, take out Marquinhos. Honourable mentions. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. This is a brilliant team. I've really enjoyed this podcast as well. And we can sub. Okay. Really enjoyed this podcast. It's been really good. Thank you for coming round. As you see at the start of this video, I did my all-time my Premier League 11 all-time that I've watched, and I think it's justified. Maybe a few players I was a bit iffy about. John Terry, I said him and Vidic can interchange, like, because I just couldn't choose there. But yeah, brilliant episode. Thank you all for watching. If you did go on to enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you legends in the next one. Bye bye.